Hey, Shawnee from SpeedCubeReview.com. I've got an unboxing from SpeedCube Shop. Let's take a look. So I've got 3 cubes here, and all 3 of them are from the same company. That company is KungFu. Now, if you haven't heard of this, it just sort of came out of nowhere. I don't know where they came from. I don't know if it's being made in another factory that we, know of already, but these just came out of nowhere, and they came out with a 2x2, 3x3, and 4x4 all at once. Now, the first thing I want to check is that 4x4. So I recently did the review of the New Island 4x4, and New Island used to do a lot of repackaging of QingHong cubes. Now, we want to make sure this is a repackaging and not just being ripped off, because usually there's something worked out where they're allowed to repackage it. And one thing New Island does, they put them usually in a nice box, and you get a cube bag with it. So actually, let me grab one of those cube bags so you can see that. Something like this. So a cube would go in it, and you'd have a nice safe place to carry it around. It barely fits that 4x4, but it does fit in there. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that this might be what New Island is reboxing. I can already kind of tell internal pieces are green, and that New Island 4x4, internal pieces are green. So it looks like New Island is now repackaging the KungFu cubes, and this feels exactly the same. So I'm not going to do too much with this. I did the review. I'll put that link in the description. But this is a fantastic 4x4. This is quite possibly the cube I'm going to use at competitions. I like smaller cubes. I've been using the Cyclone Boys G4. I really like the feel of the YueHun. But this is one that will make me use as full size. And actually, Cameron from SpeedCube Shop says that this is his new main. It seems like a cheap 4x4, but man, this thing is great. So, pick that up. Let's look at their 2x2 next. Now this one's in plastic. That's kind of nicer. If I can get this open. Oh, nope, ripping the box. Okay, it's just going. Is there any English on here? Nope, can't read any of that. This already feels pretty loose. Okay, so this is definitely loose. I'll have to tighten this. Flows really nicely. Nothing to complain about. It's just nice and fast. So that'll be fun to break in. It feels a little wobbly, but I'm sure these loose tensions are the cause of that. Okay, 3x3. So if you get one with stickers, the sticker on the center is completely circular, so it looks like a Gans from far away. Now, one thing about this is the shades look exactly like the Moyu shades. Here's my mini Oolong, and we can see that looks the exact same. That looks the exact same. Even how see-through that yellow is looks the exact same, and that looks the exact same. So if you like the Moyu shades, you will love this. Ooh. Oh wow, is that loose. Okay, I'm going to tighten this and then check that out again. This looks a lot like the way... okay. This to me looks like a YueHun mixed with a Zanchi? I don't know. Look at that piece. Okay, I'm going to pull those both out so you can see that. Okay, so... Now, when the YueHun came out, they said it looked a lot like an Oolong, but it's got that bump there. So, very similar to the YueHun. The corner, not so much. The corner of the YueHun doesn't really look too much like this, but it's reminding me of a Zanchi. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's kind of similar there too. So, that's an interesting mix. Okay, I'm going to give you a little more detail than what I'm doing right now, so I am going to tighten this a little bit. While I'm at it, I'll tighten this 2x2 also. Well, about 45. Not bad reverse. It's smooth, doesn't seem to be really catchy, but it's kind of light. Feels very YJ-esque. Okay, let's do this now. Now this is another thing that's similar to maybe the thunderclap. The caps have a bump on them, which the edges overlap. So that helps keep the center cap in, and I don't know if it really does anything with helping with corner cutting, but just a nice little feature to keep them in there. Not many cubes have center cap popping issues anymore, though. Okay, so as far as the 3x3 and the 2x2, they definitely seem like their own design. I don't think they're just copies of other things that are out there. They feel quite light, pretty smooth, but definitely more YJ-esque than anything else, meaning more of a budget line. I can't see someone using it as their main. 4x4, surprisingly good. I'm still going to say this is amazing and to check it out. Now, my first one I got was really kind of clicky out of the box and broken well. And this one's already smooth. So definitely worth trying these two out. If you want just something works pretty well, cheap, check these out. But I'll have a full review later on. So thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Stop by speedcubeshop.com. You can use discount code CubeReview to save 10% on your order. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. And stop by speedcubeview.com for more news and reviews.